Jackie. It's preparing.
Friday Night Greg coming at you. Friday Night Greg with Anthony DeVito and Greg Stone.
Here I am. Here I am. Welcome to Fridays.
Welcome to Friday Night Greg.
Hell yeah,
This
man.
evening we've got sex, fashion, cooking, sports, TV, and other stuff.
You got to hold it up higher, a little bit higher.
All right.
Higher, higher.
With a special guest, animal expert Sergic Chicon. What's up, man?
Here I am. What up? Here I am, man. I'm here. How are you, man?
Oh, man.
Friday Night Greg, my friend Anthony.
Yeah, man. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yeah, wouldn't miss it if your grandmother died. She did. And I'm sorry. But I'm so happy you're here, man. I'm so sorry.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, man. I cut the obituary writing short so I could be here tonight.
And we are glad you did. People are going crazy, man. I'll tell you. The message boards are lighting up, old friend.
Oh, are they really?
I think so. I keep swiping over to see them, and someone wrote, Anthony.
What's up?
Very exciting, man. Very exciting. How was your week, Anthony? Aside from your grandmother dying.
Brutal, man. One of the worst weeks of my life, man. But I can't believe
that was your week, Anthony.
Open with that. That's very funny. As like I've never seen that on a late night show where they throw to the co-host or the sidekick for the obligatory "How was your week?" when the host all well and knows it was a traumatic week in his life. How was your week aside from your grandmother being taken off this earth and your hero being ripped from your life? Everything else good?
Well, all right. Hang on.
Did you watch Jumanji again, maybe?
Maybe Shacky's week was better. Shacky, how was your week? You can bring video back on.
Oh, man, my week. Let me tell you, Greg, I had a week too. I also lost a loved one this week, so not good.
All right.
Kicking it back to you, Greg.
Anyway, I'll be back with more tunes later.
Thanks to our band leader, Dan Dang Wacky. His uncle died this week. Rest in peace, Uncle Dang Wacky.
Yeah,
Dan
give
Wacky's
him the
uncle.
proper, give Shacky's uncle and my grandmother the proper Friday Night Greg salute send off.
I go from salute to karate. That's how you do it, man. God bless you in heaven. Corona's taking a lot of people. That's how we do late night in Corona.
Yeah,
I mean?
it is tough to do late night in the midst of a global pandemic, especially when your topics are mainly focused on your friends' weeks.
Yeah, well, like you said, they don't usually do that, Hey, how was your week? And then they cut to like I got this video, and it's like, his pants fell off or something.
Sure.
Andy's pants fell off.
Yeah.
Never just my actual grandmother actually died.
Yeah, Andy's not like, well, the results don't look good for me, Ma. He never says that.
Now,
yeah.
Sorry, go.
No.
I want to be honest with you about something.
How are you doing just in the moment?
Pretty high, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty high, pretty good.
Okay,
The
good.
train is taking off, The train is going into heaven. And I like it. I like heaven,
Yeah, absolutely. Say hi to our folks,
Choo
Well-
choo.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Shaggy just talks over the God mic.
This is great. No,
The
this is
Heaven
good.
Train.
A lot.
Hey, we get a little Heaven Train song?
Choo choo.
That was great. It's exactly what we needed. Now, Anthony, I got to say this, man. We do a podcast that literally gets triple the amount of people that are watching this.
Of course.
But for some reason, I am nervous.
Yeah, well, because we
Cut.
set things up is the reason why.
Hmm?
The last episode of Friday Night Greg had a real loose appeal to it, but this time it's clear we've put in effort. And anytime you or I have ever put in effort to anything, we become extremely nervous every single time. I regret what I said a minute and a half ago about my grandmother.
Why?
Because of sheer nerves.
Oh.
Because of in my head, you've changed your background to a stadium, and I'm dumb enough to think you're in one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
man.
like, I gotta bring it. Greg, we're doing Friday Night Greg in the middle of Lucas Oil Stadium.
There's literally 20 people watching, which is less, probably one of the smallest audiences you and I have performed for in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, can I ask you this? Is the Friday Night Greg background Friday Night Lights?
It's Dan. How do I show you?
Got it. Yeah.
Dan Perlman,
Uh-huh.
one of our lead writers.
Right. Yeah.
Dan Perlman made this for me very quick. I love the fonts and the football theme. I don't really know why you picked football, but I love it. I said, this, I just sent him a check for all the money we made last week.
Oh yeah, all the money that's in the Friday Night Greg bank account.
Do you like my new Adidas jacket?
Yeah, I think you look fresh, man.
I feel fresh. I did
Yeah.
my hair too. Look, I put gel in it.
Can I say this about that Adidas jacket? Normally you wear an Adidas jacket and you immediately look like a low-level mobster. But for some reason in this Adidas jacket, you look stylish. I think it's like more designed than what a typical like big pussy or the Frankie Knuckles would wear.
Yeah. I got to also compliment you on your audio today, Anthony. You sound great. Your this is better than you've ever brought to the Rad Dudecast. You got to start using your computer.
Yeah, I think so. I was worried my computer is such a hunk of junk that if I tried to use Zoom on it, it would explode.
Fucking junk.
I really was. I was so petrified that if I tried to overload this thing, I mean, this computer has only known Barack Obama as a president. That's how far back it goes. They voted for him.
Yeah, well, that's only 4 years ago. That's not that old. You could get it at the very end.
Well, I believe it's going on. Yeah, I guess you're right, man. It's under 4 years. Wow, that's pretty nuts.
That's not that young. I got a booger.
That's true, man.
I think you got it when we worked at the Apple Store, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
That's about 10 years ago, my man. That's when I got this guy.
A different president, maybe. You're right.
Yeah,
Obama.
you just said Herbert Hoover.
Herbert, the days of Herbert Hoover.
I like to say, I like how you put up the Friday night shirts.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I tried to get in sync with what you were doing last week, but over here in my studio, I'm a week behind you.
So next week maybe you'll have a green screen.
Yeah, next week I'm hoping to have be in front of a nice baseball stadium.
Friday night, man. Now
Yeah, man.
I have a problem to tell you. Now you know the way the show works. You know how it operates. We are
I sure do.
the #1 Friday night late night show. Bigger. We're getting bigger views than the other late night shows. We are taking them out.
Yeah, a lot of people are very nervous. Up late with Lily Singh. Watch her back.
Who is Lily Singh?
She's a woman who hosts. She took over for the old Tom Snyder slot, who Carson Daly then took over.
Oh, she's like the triple late night.
Yeah, I think.
When you're like really, when it's like on Channel 3 and it's like 6 a.m. and you're like, yo, this ain't night anymore. And they're
Yeah.
like, yo, welcome to the breakfast show from last night.
Yeah. Your only competition is like old episodes of ECW wrestling. It's like, man, I don't know, man. We better book a big guest. They're rerunning a Sabu versus Rob Van Dam fight. They're fighting in a burn your mother alive match.
Oh, in 20 minutes, we have a special guest coming on.
Yeah, 11:30.
Yes, we have our animal expert, just like late night shows do. We brought on an animal expert. What makes us not a late night show? We have an animal expert. We have a sidekick. We have a band man. We have a green screen. What do you need? What else do we need?
Yeah, mugs.
Goddamn right, man.
Whoa.
Whoa, zoom in. Show us. Yeah, that's really. Damn, bro, that's Late Show Greg. That's not even the name of the show or our mug. I love where your head's at, man. You upgraded. Shacky, you got one?
Oh, yeah, we got mugs in the green room here. Fan leader green room.
That's right. He's in the green room.
I'm in the red room.
You motherfucker. You put the Tonight Show Grog? That's fucked up, man. You know I hate that name.
Oh, man, the printer must have done it. The
No,
guy
man,
who printed these. I got 100
No.
made.
Delete his screen, man.
I don't know how to do that. This is a classic late night dynamic where the host is at odds with either the band leader or the producer of the show or the network itself.
This is how it works. This is late night. This is late night. This is a late night show. They can't take it from us. What?
You got to start being at odds with the network.
Oh, you're right, man. We
Your
gotta get Network Joe.
YouTube channel. You got to start being at odds with it, man.
We gotta get YouTube Gang over here. And he's just like, no, turn it off. I don't know what accent that was, but you'd assume it's Asian because of what I said. But
yeah,
we gotta get our
Jimmy. Man, it sounded Asian in origin for sure. Where it went from there, I don't know, but definitely its roots were in Asia.
like Wuhan, bro. One time.
So, all right, you want me to hit you with some stuff?
Hit me with some stuff, man.
All right, man. This is what's going on right now. As you know, on Friday Night, Greg. What's up, man?
No. This is for the end of the show. What I was gonna say, I gotta remember to wait. Man.
Wait on that shit, man.
I gotta wait, man. You gotta go. I gotta wait. It's your turn. It's sidekick Anthony. Summertime A. It's summertime Anthony time right now, man. It ain't my time. I gotta wait later. You gotta go. Want me to see you dunk again?
Yeah. Give it to him. God damn.
That's right here. This is, hang on, right here.
Uh-huh.
This is Jimmy Kimmel. This is Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Corden right here. Bro, I'm jamming on other late shows.
Taking out all the Jimmys.
Taking out all the Jimmys, man.
If you're named Jimmy right now, you ain't safe, bro.
You better put on new running shoes. I'm coming for you, dog. We coming for the belt. We the late night champions.
Yeah, man. What you gonna do to him? Tell me, run me down the line. What you gonna do to each? Seth Meyers.
I'm gonna grab Seth Meyers. He's coming for me, right? Give me the ball, Greg. Give me the ball. I'm gonna go. Bro.
Man,
I'm on Seth Meyers, man. He's bleeding. I didn't even touch him. And he's bleeding.
Oh man. Well, that'll be good. Spend more time at home with his children.
Yeah, that'll be good for him.
Tell me what you're gonna do with Jimmy Kimmel.
Rest up, Seth. Huh?
Jimmy Kimmel? He's got you, man. What you gonna do?
Jimmy Kimmel comes in with a gun. I'm not going out that easy. I ain't going out that easy. Right? But here I come. Yeah. I fight his gun, right? I'm going to fake him the ball. He goes, he drops the gun, and I come out. I break the rim on his face.
Talking on you, Jimmy. Now you got more time to worry about climate change. All right, man. Here's what we got next. We got Jimmy Fallon coming down the lane.
Jimmy Fallon? He's
coming at you with every impression that he's got. Tom Hanks. Tay Diggs. Albert Einstein.
Yeah,
what
man.
you got for Jimmy? What you got for Jimmy Fallon?
Two hand from this. Let me show you what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna have to go audio this.
Absolutely. Oh man. Man.
That's how I'm gonna handle my man Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy about to do an impression of a person who no longer is in the late night game.
Yeah, he's about to do the impression of your grandma, man.
Yeah, he better. Oh man, come on, man.
Sorry, I love it, man. I love it, man. I love it, man.
I mean, I was just about to say, he's about to do an impression of a guy on an unemployment website.
Just waiting, just waiting.
Man. Yeah. Well, fuck about what you could do with impressions.
Give a fuck. I'm giving a fuck, man.
All right, man.
You want
we got
go
some
ahead?
other late night hosts though. You got to tell me what you're going to do to these guys as well, man.
All right.
What you about to do to Stephen Colbert?
Stephen Colbert, I'm gonna go to his house in Montclair, take a picture of the address, put it on the internet.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. That's a real one for everybody out there. That is where he lives. So if you wanted to, I don't know, I guess take a guess, you've now narrowed your search down, which is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, but next week I'm gonna be back with his address, and y'all can go visit him.
Tune in for that, everybody. Next week at approximately 11:15 when we reveal Stephen Colbert's actual address.
That could be our late night stunt.
Yes, absolutely.
Tune in next week. We're gonna reveal Stephen Colbert's address.
Yeah, this is gonna be. That's our. Some people do write desk pieces and sketches. Not us. Every week, tune in for an important person's address. Man.
Yeah, but only people you like. So you could just send them some baskets or something.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not encouraging violence of any sort.
No, but I am encouraging the violence when I jam on these motherfuckers.
Well, sure, man, but that's encore violence. We're talking about off-court violence.
Mm-hmm.
No off-court. What happens in between the painted lines? That's business.
I'll tell you this. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, let me hear it.
No violence towards the other late night hosts. But
no.
If you could get them on the court, I ain't watching.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
On
court violence only. Off court, no go. There's no court. You know what I mean? There's no court of law for what happens on the court. Only a ref.
Yes.
But this ref got paid off.
Yeah, man. I'm not entirely sure what we're talking about anymore. So, I mean, I was really following along, but then you seemed like you were going to go somewhere else, and then you just kind of stopped, and I'm just kind of left in the lurch, confused. But that's okay.
Yeah, it's late night violence.
Yeah,
on the court only, people. On the court only. Fouls. And you'll get 3, or that's a technical. I don't know. You sportsman, what do you say? How many fouls is a technical?
1 foul. What do you mean?
Don't you gotta get 3 fouls and then it's a technical foul? Or they go, technically that's a foul, but we're gonna let it slide.
Now
what's a technical foul?
They don't do either of those things. You can foul somebody, or you can commit a technical foul. What's
a technical foul?
There's no 3 fouls in a row and then it's a technical foul. It's an interesting concept, Greg, and I'm not saying that it isn't, but the way the game is set up right now, that is not the case.
I think a technical foul, and I try to say this, I'm going to explain it a little further, is like if you kiss them on the cheek and they go, that's not a foul, but technically it's a foul. So you got to take a shot because you can't be kissing people on the cheek.
So you want to advent a new rule that there are fouls, then there are technical fouls, and then there are technically that's a fouls.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Now we got a problem, man. Hang on.
Hopefully Adam Silver is one of the 20 listeners.
We got a big time problem, man.
Okay.
This is never, again, another thing that's never happened on late night before, where they forgot to plug in everything.
That's okay, man. First episode, I left for about 20 minutes because I had painful diarrhea. So I won't worry about it.
Talk to me. I can hear you.
Okay, cool, man. So a lot has happened this week, as you know, Greg, and obviously in my world and Shaqy's world, but on a broader scope, other shit has happened. So Greg, had some.
What happened, man?
A lot's gone on in the world.
Yeah, a lot has gone on in the world, man. What's happened?
All right, so here's a couple things. Now, as you know, not everybody has the money to donate to these charitable organizations who are doing so many wonderful things during this global pandemic. But
like Teens for Tots?
I'm sorry.
Not familiar with Teens for Tots?
Is this some kind of teenager for baby exchange program?
That's exactly what it is. Where if you're sick of your teen, I hate this kid, man. Bring him to the firehouse. We'll give you a new baby. You can try it again. It's a do-over.
Far be it for me to question a charitable organization, but why do they keep them at the firehouse? Why is that a thing?
Everyone knows that you drop a baby off at. You can't drop them off at the police station or shoot them.
I've never even seen that in a movie where a firehouse raises a baby.
Yeah, they're always the firehouses that raise babies. You didn't know that?
I think you're
they're
confusing
like
a firehouse with a nunnery.
No. If you bring a baby to a firehouse, the firehouse will raise the baby, or they'll try to get rid of it. They'll be like, "Yeah, come get it." The firehouse. You never heard that? I might be making that up.
You might be right.
But I don't know. A nunnery, you say?
In the movies, I would always see they would drop the baby off, and then like a nun would take care of it.
Or in a bassinet onto a river. For some housing, they go, put the baby in the river, and God will decide.
Yeah, you really got two options with a baby. That's three. You got keep it, give it to a bunch of nuns, or blast that thing down a river and hope for the best.
That's really fucked up because they're like, look, I'm not killing this baby. I'm putting on the river. Yeah, whatever the river does, that's on the river.
Yeah, man. You can't. That's a bad river. I'm a good mother. That's a bad river.
Your Honor, how was I supposed to know what the river would do with a baby? I put it in a blanket and in a floating mechanism and sent her down.
Yeah, you want to put me in prison? Drain the river. That's what you got to do.
Oh. All right, we got 9 minutes left, and then we have our guest. But what were you getting to before I interrupted you rudely?
No, that was great. I learned so much about Teens for Tots. I never knew. Can I say this too? So the teenager is exchanged for the baby. Then what happens? I understand what happens with the baby because he's then raised by the family that had the teenager. Now, what happens to the teenager?
The two options. Great. They put in front of you. They put in front of them a fire hose or a bullet. They say, you could become a fireman and join it, or we're going to put this bullet in your head. That's what your choice is.
Oh, man, odd that the police have not intervened with what's going on over in the Teens for Tots program.
No, everyone knows that firemen and police have a beef. So it's kind of like, remember in Sin City, how they were like, no one goes to Hookertown.
Right.
You know, the cops stay out of like Hookertown. That's what they are with the firemen. They're like, the cops stay out of the firehouses, you know, and the firemen are like, good, because we're killing teenagers over here who don't join our legion of firemen. You know that?
Man, wow. You learn a lot doing this show.
It's an education show.
You really do.
On YouTube, I'm going to click the button that says, yes, for children.
Yeah. Well, what I was getting around to, and obviously, as we are wont to do on this show, you take it in whatever direction you goddamn please. But
Friday Night Greg, and I can't control what I got to say.
No,
what do you say?
Absolutely not. Also, I'd like to say that most late night hosts have an elegant mug by their side. Not you. You have a hiker's water bottle.
With you I'm proteining up, man. It's my protein for the show. 100% protein. And I am proteins, I like protein, but I'm also protein, I'm for chillins, little chillins. I love these little chillins. That's how you say children's in a cool way.
Yeah, chillins.
Guys, I got like 6 chillins.
I've never seen, I honestly have never seen a white guy try to get away with it.
What?
Calling them chillins.
Is that a black thing?
Well, I don't know if it's a black thing. I've just never seen a white person do it.
Oh, also, I forgot, speaking of a black thing, if you're black, today's episode is brought to you by Black Panther, and you can win it if you want it. Wakanda forever. All right? All you got to do is share this video 100 times. You can own this figure. Huh?
Are you running a pyramid scheme inside your late night show?
It's not a pyramid scheme. It's a scam. It's You know, it's a
No
straight
shit to
scam.
it. Straight scam, man. No shit to this one.
It's a straight scam.
Straight
Scam. What the move is, I get people to share the show with the hopes that they can get this Black Panther figure, right?
Yeah.
Then I also make a connection to Black people, like, hey, that's special to us, right? So they feel the need to want that figure.
Yeah,
Then,
I'm sure.
but it's not really for Black people; it's for everybody.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Anthony.
No, I was gonna say the minute you say us, they'll probably throw the. You know, I'd imagine they might be. they might be opposed to it.
To what? Be saying us?
Yeah.
I'm not Black. Who did I say us?
You said us.
Maybe back here. Back here, this guy is back there. He came out and he said, "That's what I want to be."
Yeah, we're all the same.
Yeah, we're all the same. We're a rainbow that comes together that makes one color. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So let me get back into this scam. I tell everybody, share this, win the Black Panther figure, win it. Then they share it, and I forget to send this figure away, you know? Because I'm gonna forget. So what do you want me to do? That's not on me. You can't demand a prize if I forgot.
Yeah. Usually the scammer doesn't come right out and say the scam. You know?
Yeah, but I'm honest, man. I'm the only guy at late night who's honest.
True. You're running a scam that you know it's a scam up front. So you know what you got into if you signed up for this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're saying.
Okay, so I got a message from our guest.
Okay.
He is coming in pretty soon. He's gonna have his daughter assist him.
Okay.
Should
cool.
I be afraid?
Sorry to take the cat out of the bag. You're talking about a guy who is gonna come on with a snake and you're worried about his daughter?
Yeah, he's got a pit bull too. Maybe he'll show us both.
Why are you worried about his daughter? Oh, because you think the daughter is gonna be endangered by the snake?
The daughter is gonna be endangered by my language.
Oh, well, just tone it down while she's around.
Good idea.
Also,
catch me if you must.
Also, man, I don't know, man, a guy who owns a snake and a pit bull, I'm sure she's heard some stuff.
A very good point. Good point. What's the best about this is if that pit bull goes crazy and the snake fight. This is what I'm hoping is the snake and the pit bull fight.
Ratings,
and maybe we get our guest to drop a snake over at one of the other late night hosts' houses.
Uh-huh.
You know, like in Attack of the Clones. You know, when they try to kill Padme. You know, they put the.
Remember, thing comes through the glass.
The glass.
Mm-hmm.
And then my man Anakin runs in and just goes yeah, and he like kills it in like one swoop with a lightsaber. Why didn't he just grab it or use the Force to throw it away?
Because he's a little bit of a cocky bastard.
It's a cocky move.
It's a cocky move.
I gotta get a new chair. I'll tell you that much. This chair sometimes it gives out, you know, but it always catches me at the last second.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that almost ended. That almost ended pretentious preemptively.
Oh man, Sergio would have come on and been like, "Where is Greg?" And been like, "Greg took a fall, so now I'm just here, and we're waiting for the ambulances to come to pick him up."
And I'm not hanging up because I need to tell them what happened.
Yeah. I'm gonna, face the camera, EMT person.
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh,
we do that? Maybe our people do that.
Woo, good call. Woo, yeah. Woo. Can we do it maybe the reverse way so we don't get sued by Arsenio?
What if we do this?
Oh, I like this.
Come on, right. Hey, choo. This is how you know if you're enjoying the show. Send a video of this.
Send us a video of you doing this, and then we'll make a compilation tape for next week.
Yeah. Yo, how was that joke? Hell yeah, man.
So silly. There's no aggression to it whatsoever. Because there's like a fist, so there's like energy. This is so passive.
I just hit myself in the face. Oh, in the ear. Now my ear's ringing.
Oh my god. That's like
and when we go ahead.
If That would be like if Arsenio Hall was also a Canadian show. That's what the Canadian version of the audiences would do. They would do something like that.
Yes, but I have a thing I was thinking about when you said that, so I didn't hear.
That's okay, man. It's your
But
show.
I have
You're
bet.
allowed to ignore me as much as you'd like.
I didn't mean to. My mind went to another place.
That's fine.
Space is the place. Take it up, kid. Was gonna say was this. Did I say something racist before? Do I have to do an
No.
apology?
Oh no, you didn't say anything racist at all.
Okay. But I did say something with race. Was it racy? Did I say anything racy? No one's ever come out with an apology for being racy, you know?
Yeah, no one's had to, man. No one's had to in like 120 years.
Someone comes out and says, listen, those heels just were not working for me, baby. I was too racy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, then they were not working. It has nothing to do with them being a filthy Asian. Nothing.
You're too racy for this show. Yo, Sergio is running late. Let me see what's going on with Sergio. I should probably have our man Shacky text him. Shacky, do you got Sergio's phone number?
Nah.
Oh, that's troll. Oh, also we got to put up the the phone number so people could jump in.
Oh yeah.
How does anyone do that? I don't know how to do that. Shacky, if you see it, man, let me know where the
yeah, keep an eye out for that.
So people could jump in.
Yeah, let's see.
So anyway, Sergio's coming. That's pretty excited. Oh,
Yeah.
He's here, I think.
Oh, perfect.
Charlie, someone's here. I don't know if this is him.
Man,
Can I submit this guy?
Play him in. Play him in.
Yeah, play him in. Chat.
Play him in, man. Hopefully, it's Sergio. Hell yeah!
Oh, welcome to the show, man.
Number one animal expert.
Yeah, man.
Hands up. Can't hear you. I got to put his name in there. Let me rename him.
Here we go. Anthony, what up?
Sergio,
What up?
man, what's happening, man?
Oh, man, you guys look great.
Thank you,
You guys
man.
look well rested and fresh.
We are
Yeah,
well rested, man.
We're good,
That's
man.
hell of a backdrop. Good
Yeah.
looking
Oh,
man.
thanks, man. Thanks.
That's
Look
looking
at that.
great.
We got to welcome.
Oh, I love that.
Check out DBS Podcast.
Yeah,
That's
please.
why it's the best. Now, Sergio, turns out you're our leading animal expert on Friday Night Greg.
I appreciate that. You might be a little generous. You might, be overstepping your boundaries. I'm an animal collector. That's for damn sure. I'm not sure if I know much about them.
Yo,
That's the best kind. That's the best kind of expert, in my opinion.
We ain't real late night hosts.
Yeah, man.
You ain't a real animal guy. None of this is real.
Yeah, man. You're on YouTube right now.
You are live on YouTube.
But I got a mean collection, and when I show you the collection, I'm gonna have my daughter assist me with bringing out the animals.
love
Charlie,
it.
you ready?
What?
You guys let me know. I have 6 snakes. I have a pit bull.
Yeah,
I
man.
have
Let us
cats.
show us your first animal and talk to us about it, and we'll talk to
All
you about
right.
it.
Charlie, ready? Come
Just
on.
don't let it bite me, Let's not have one of those late night things where the host gets attacked by a snake. You know what I mean? That'd be
Let's see what we
horrible.
got here.
Hell yeah.
Charlie, which one do you want to start with?
Oh, do we get to talk about Sergio's body? It's a great body.
You can do whatever you want.
As I got up, I made sure I flexed a little bit.
I know he did that for me. You know
Oh
what?
yeah. Don't
gonna have
get
to-
it twisted. Any chance I get, like if I get to sweep around somebody, I'm always.
Yo, he's gonna have to make a racy apology for that.
Yeah,
being too
man.
racy
The
on the
first
show.
ever racy apology.
Yo, look at that backdrop, huh? This is a real late night show.
You know what we
This is
gotta do?
a
We
real
gotta add.
show.
We gotta add bonus content. Talking Friday Night Greg.
Oh yeah. We
Check
should
it
have-
out. So this first animal I found on Craigslist. I pride myself on going on Craigslist, meeting with complete strangers in the park, and doing a cash transaction for live animals. Charlie,
Yeah.
come over here.
I found a couple animals on Craigslist myself. One of them was named Patricia.
What up, man?
Charlie, say hello. That's Greg up top on the left, and that's Mr. Anthony DeVito down there.
Hey Carly, how are
Hey,
you?
Harley.
Yeah, you can.
Thanks
hold
for coming on the show.
Yeah, go bring it closer to the screen. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What's that, a
This is-
chocolate? Oh, a chocolate snake?
No, this is not a chocolate. This is a leucistic ball python.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they call them ball pythons because their defense mechanism is to roll on the ball. And that's it. That's how they protect themselves, like the pangolin, which is the reason why we're doing this show right now online, because of the pangolin and the bat.
This guy's
Hell
got
yeah.
a point.
Absolutely.
Because
Animal guy
that
gets very
animal couldn't
political.
defend itself, and now we're in this situation because Mother Nature had its back, right? But this is the ball python, and it's a
Whoa.
leucistic ball python. And unlike an albino, this has no melanin, so it has
Whoa.
completely black eyes.
Whoa.
And
Wow. It looks like Voldemort.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's like the snake that tempted Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
Right?
a super.
Not
It's
Jesus,
also
Adam
called a
and Eve.
super fire.
That his name is Superfire?
No, that's the name of the morph. So you'll never find
Okay.
a snake like this in the wild. This is what like crazy snake enthusiasts like cook up. Like they breed one snake that's lighter than the other, and all the morphin genes are crossed, and they get different colors like this.
They hacked the genes.
They hack the genes, pop.
Wow.
Bro, that's crazy that we're
Man.
just doing that.
Yeah.
Gene
Just like the Victor
hackers.
Valnado snake.
Whoa. I got
Victor,
picked my
what
nose.
Is that too much? I'm sorry. I feel like I made you guys
No.
No,
It's the best.
No, I
Yeah,
like.
you should have saw what we were talking about before.
Charlie, you want to put him back, and we'll get another one. So that's
What a wonderful assistant. A wonderful assistant.
Thank you.
I
thank you.
question
Hear that,
why she's
Charlie?
up so late, but wonderful assistant.
Yeah, during this time, man, her sleeping habits are all over the place. And
I was just kidding.
Yeah, Serge, you don't have to defend yourself
No,
as a
yeah,
father.
you're saying I'm a bad parent, and I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah, I mean, I look, Greg. This is our first guest that we've ever had, and you insulted this man.
Anthony, are you high? Why are you wearing shades? You're high, and this is what the corona has done to you.
Yeah,
So
man.
we're physically high.
One of the symptoms is a tropical mood.
I like it.
That's summertime Anthony over there. Let's see if any people have any questions.
Oh yeah, good call.
Who do you want to take on next? Astro? Let's take out Astro. Yeah, so I met some dude
Mhm.
on Craigslist, and he said he had a snake, right?
Mhm.
And it was a leucistic ball python. And I was like, oh, I like that. $200. They normally go for like $500. So I met him at Tompkins Square Park, right? And it was like
Wow.
it was kind of like a shady
Yeah.
deal. Like he comes like this plastic container, and I give him the money, and he's like, "Man, I'm sorry it took me so long." He got beads of sweat on his forehead. And he's like, "If you need anything else, I got you, man." I was like, "What do you have?" He's like, "I got wolves." I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "I got wolves." Yeah. I'm like, "No way." Like, how much? And he's like 1,800. I'm like, Jesus Christ, is it a hybrid? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, here's my email. I can't talk to you about this over the phone, but make sure you email me some pictures. And I got a bunch of pictures. I never emailed him back.
Was Sergio going to buy a wolf in the Bronx?
It seems that way, Greg. It certainly does.
Hell yeah, man. We got the
God.
Snake King. They had the Tiger King. We got Snake King live. You don't know what's going to happen. That thing might bite him. We don't know. It's live. It's more live than anything you've ever seen, man.
All right. This is our
Whoa.
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa.
This is our common boa constrictor Astro. Yeah. I'm sorry. Our dog came out and wants to say hello. This is that's Curry.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Curry. I want to
cool.
mouth that dog.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
she should-
what-
We should have named her Fish Stick. She smells like a fish stick.
Oh, that's not her. That's because of you. Because you eat fish and rub her back.
Yeah, she's a smelly dog.
I
But
love that dog.
This is our common boa constrictor. He's about 5.5 feet.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Wow.
that's pretty great. What's this snake's name?
What's his name? Astro.
Astro.
Oh,
Oh, you said that
okay.
before. What?
Yeah, so we got Pluto is the ball python. This is
Oh,
Astro,
nice.
the boa constrictor.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Sergio, where do you
Astro
live?
wasn't a rescue or Craigslist find. I got him from guess where? Guess what state?
Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get anything in Florida. You get anything in Florida. I'm sorry. You get anything in Florida. And hey, hold him, Charlie. So he there's a boa constrictor. They'll get like 6 to 7 feet. The females always get bigger, maybe like 9 to 10 feet. And they're very docile animals. I mean, they're very sweet. Is it docile or docile?
Nobody cares. I don't know.
Is it
How am I
harassment or
even know?
harassment?
Harassment.
Well,
I like
I know that
docile. I like docile.
Yeah, I like docile and I like harassment. I don't like harassment.
No, harassment's that's too
Yeah.
much. That's too foo-foo.
So
Bro, my face is so shiny.
you look good, man. You look fresh. Did you put on makeup for this show? You look great.
I put so much gel in my hair. I love that dog. I want to put my mouth on top of its mouth.
So this is a disgusting dog. You see that? That's just crust from food from like the first day we got her. We've had her for 2 years. There's no way to get that clean. And that's just what happens when you have a dog that's mixed with like 3 different breeds. That's Shar-Pei, Chow Chow,
Oh,
wrinkle mix right
she's
there.
so cute. She doesn't know what you're doing right now, but she loves it.
She's a good dog. We got her from Pup Star. She's a rescue. It's funny, right? Humans we're so generous with using the word rescue. I didn't rescue her. I just adopted her.
Yeah.
I didn't go through a burning building to get her.
Anthony
All right.
rescued me.
So let's
Yeah.
get another one. Which one is next?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
We have 6.
6.
Yeah.
So
That's
do they all
crazy.
stay together? Are they in different cages?
Right now it's
What do you do with a snake? You put them on a tree?
I don't know, but I hope.
So
What do you do with the snake? You put it in a glass cage.
yeah, and these animals require they don't require a lot of space. I mean, you want them to be able to like roam around, but they like to feel confined. They want to be in dark spaces. If you notice, every time you see a snake, they always like on a tree in a dark hole or a cave because they don't want to they always want the sides of their body to be against something so they feel secure. The moment they're out in the open, that's when they kind of bug out. They always want to be like confined or hanging on something. So quite often, if a snake is like wrapping around you tightly, it's just because they want to feel secure, not because they want you for dinner.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good man. That's a great fact, man. You said you were no animal expert, but we're learning a lot of things.
Of course he's an animal expert. He's got 7 snakes.
Oh, but you have to be careful. Some of them get like 20 feet. None of these get that big. These all get like 7. I just want to get like the biggest, like 7 feet.
Do you fear
Yeah,
one
you can put
day
him back in.
they're gonna attack you in your sleep?
No, they're very gentle creatures. The only time a snake will attack you if they're confused with the fact that it might be feeding time. So it's a good idea to always wash your hands when going into the enclosure. You don't want to smell like you've been dealing with rodents or anything like that. You never want to come from above, like a hawk or something.
Oh
that
yeah.
might trigger them. So you just kind of go from the side, grab them in the middle of the body, with confidence. No sweaty palms.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
feed
no.
him out of a bottle? Like a baby?
Yeah.
Like
all my snakes are breastfed.
maybe. I don't have any snakes. I have a bunch of ants that live in my apartment now that I didn't ask for. They live with me. I name all of them. That's Jim.
Charlie's getting
They're
our
all
newest
Jim.
snake.
Huh?
Charlie's is gonna bring out our newest snake.
I thought he said
it's a
Jewish
Brazilian
snake.
rainbow boa.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's only 1,500 left.
Thank God snakes don't. Do snakes have religion?
Religion?
Do they do religion?
No, man, snakes are atheists.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So most things on the planet are atheists.
I believe so.
Fish are.
Yeah.
But I thought he said it was a Jewish snake before. That's why I was confused.
You know I got a speech impediment. You're gonna have to read through this whole thing with subtitles for Sergio. You guys, after I get out of here, you guys, I'm like, what the hell was he talking about?
What are you talking about? This is the best part of our show.
No way, man. This is
Now,
so informative.
We got
Like a
1
trip
minute
to the
left
museum.
in the segment.
Okay.
Show us your best snake.
All right. So
Or
actually,
show them at
like,
the same time. Put them on your body.
yeah. Now this is a much smaller snake, but he's really cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring him out.
Small
Oh, sheep,
sometimes
sheep.
is better because
Bring it,
Anthony's
bring it.
small.
Yeah.
This is a little
Very
Anthony
close.
snake.
Oh, look at that. You see that?
Oh,
Oh,
it's like a little
that's-
frog.
Yeah. So wait, bring it up a little bit.
Why is it
Perfect.
like a frog, Anthony?
Maybe the spots?
Yeah. His,
Those
Yeah, that's a
spots are
Brazilian
crazy.
rainbow boa. And they have an iridescence that usually shines. If I have better light here, you would see a nice iridescence. And all these things all my snakes eat rodents. So I have a very supportive wife who doesn't mind frozen rats by the ice cubes.
Frozen. You freeze them? Why not-
they probably come pre-frozen, man.
My brother used to have a mouse-eating frog that you had to feed it live mice, and we always loved the mice more than the frog. It was very. I bonded with every mouse, and I would watch them
You had
die.
a frog that ate rats?
Mice.
Mice.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother had it, and you couldn't touch it because you get salmonella. It was the worst
Yeah.
pet any human could ever. You can't touch it, and it literally kills the better pet. Mice are better. They
The
would eat 'em.
salmonella is no joke.
No.
That's diarrhea. It's not like I'd rather have COVID than salmonella. To tell you the truth.
Style vanilla, I got. Matt Style.
Yo, what do you have? You have an Adidas like suit jacket on, like a tracksuit. I imagine that you're wearing no underwear.
Man,
I never wear
Just the
underwear.
top. There's like no there's like just the top, and you're like completely naked.
Yeah, he's
I
like Winnie
wear-
the Pooh.
No underwear, just condoms.
I got one more pet for you. I know we're over time, but we got time for one more.
Hey, we can make it
That's
happen.
fine, man, of
Turns
course.
out the studio heads aren't really tight on us.
So this
Oh
is
my
really
God, what is that? Is that a wigwam?
okay. This
That's a wigwam. I'm gonna go crazy. That's a cat.
yeah, that's
Oh my
Cosmo.
God. That cat is great. Why is he so sad?
He's like an
No, he's
Ewok.
not sad. He has a small nose.
He's the cutest thing I ever did see in my life. Does that cat know your name?
Does the cat know its name?
Does it know your
No,
name?
just know your name.
I don't know. Why are you throwing trick questions at me, man?
Because I wonder if that cat is like, Sergio, what up?
So I come into the apartment one day, and Charlie and my wife are holding this cat like this, and his body's just dangling like a pendulum. I'm like, what is that? And they're like, we got a new animal. And I was like, oh, great. They used all my coins that I use that I throw at, you know, we got change from the end of the day, and you throw it in like a jar. That was my daughter's college fund. And this is what we got.
The cat.
We got the cat.
Maybe bring the cat to the college later and be like, yo, we'll give you this cat.
Right.
Let my kid go to
Yeah.
school. That's a good deal to me. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
got thousands of dollars worth of animals here, man. If it gets rough, you're gonna see me on Craigslist with these animals.
Would you ever eat one of the snakes if you had to?
Man, you do what you gotta do. And then I'll create my own virus, the Chicona virus.
I love it. Well, Sergio, thanks so much for coming on the show. We got to have you back. You're our #1 guest.
Thank you. Just let me know, like how you want to pay me. I mean, I accept Venmo, Cash
cut his
App.
video. cut his video. We're gonna have you back to see your next snakes. Thank you, Sergio.
I love you guys. Thanks for having me. Say
Love
bye,
you,
Charlie.
man.
Bye, Charlie.
Take care, guys.
There we go.
Where was Dan?
He asked something at the end. I didn't hear what he
He
said.
asked where was Dan at? Because Shaggy was a black screen.
No, so here's the thing. Here's the thing I noticed that other late night shows don't have to do is
Yeah.
when they're saying goodbye, you don't like. I felt like they were gonna be offended. You know, like Conan isn't like, thanks for coming, but you gotta go, man. You know, like they have like a thing to get out of segments to move to the next segment. We don't have that. I just have to go, oh, you're not doing the whole thing. But he was our great first guest, huh? He had animals.
Oh man, that was awesome.
He had an assistant and a cat.
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw a cat in COVID?
In the backyard, man, every day.
All right, trick question.
Okay.
When's the last time you saw a cat besides those cats?
It's been a while.
So you're back, you know. Now you're back at animals. Jackie, when's the last time you saw a cat?
Oh man, it's got to be at least before 9/11.
Definitely. Why?
And after that, I couldn't look at cats anymore. I'd cry every time.
Shaqy thought they might have had something to do with it.
Conspiracy cat. That's what I'll say. Do you have another segment, Anthony, lined up for us?
Oh man,
I've
got so many segments. So all right, one of these is as you know, people are very bored at home, and Netflix provides hours of countless entertainment. But
are you reading off a prompter?
No, I'm not, man. I'm in sidekick mode.
Oh, right. Hit me again, man. Run it back.
Man. You got it, man. So, as you know, Netflix has all these movies. So many new things come to Netflix every week.
Mm-hmm.
But, what are they? You know?
All right. Is your question what is coming to Netflix?
Nope. My question is, I would like to see if you could guess what is new on Netflix just by the title alone.
Yeah, I can. I could guess anything.
All right.
I am the human guesser. That's what they call me. They used to go, that right there, that's the human guesser. He'll guess anything.
Yeah, man. Your weight, your height, favorite candy bar.
I looked at a girl one time. This is how I met my first wife. I walked over and I went, 300,426. And she went, what is that? And I went, that's the amount of hair I think you have on your head. Guessing.
What
and she went, oh, and her dress fell off. Her dress fell, and she was wet. And she said, my whole body is wet for that. And I was like, all right. all right.
Man.
I'm coming to you live.
Wow, what happened?
Made
what
love.
happened next? Yeah.
We made love. Do you want to know how?
Yes.
Yeah, I said, come inside my house. And she was like, all right, that's what I'm going to do. And then just said, come on down into the basement. That's where my TV is. And she was like, all right. Then I said, sit down there. She said, okay. She sat down there. And I said, any questions? As I like to ask women before I make love to them, I say, before we get started, any questions?
Much like a wedding. Now's the time. If you've got anything to say before this thing kicks off, you say it.
And I also say, if there's anyone who will object to us making love, speak now or forever hold your. That's how I get consent. I say, if anyone here is against us making love, speak now or forever hold your peace.
That's
and
right.
then
that's right. Speak now or forever hold my penis.
Forever. You gotta hold it forever, man.
You gotta hold that shit forever.
This thing from now on.
You may not think forever's a long time. Trust me, with your hand on a cock, an hour's a long time.
Your arm is gonna get tired.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real tired. It's gonna shake. You're gonna go.
To be honest, I'm gonna get tired. So I can't imagine your situation.
No one enjoys this. But it's
nobody.
the commitment we make. Sorry, go ahead. What was your next question?
So this first show, it's called Bruise Brothers.
Like a BREW?
Yes.
Or like BRUISE? Two guys rocking each other in the face. It's just, how'd you get that bruise? And this guy goes, Vietnam. And then he goes, yeah, right? And then somebody else goes, how'd you get that bruise, right? It's people. This is the show. This is the show. The Bruise Brothers. Two brothers who walk around, talk to people who've been through some shit. And we say, how'd you get that bruise? And this guy's like, my wife punched me above the nipple 6 years ago. It's still here.
That's like a real heartwarming show for these kind of times.
Yeah. How'd you get that? I fought an alligator on a boat, saved a chicken's life.
Yeah, man. I could just see people being like, "Look, man, we're all not so different. We've all got bruises.
We've all
Thank
got
God for the
bruises.
Bruise Brothers."
Bruise Brothers! And they drive away in a black car.
Yeah. I mean, man, that's a better show than what this sounds like. This is just a story of two dysfunctional brothers running a bar and a brewery. Next,
Skip show.
skip intro.
Skip intro.
Next thing, it's called Love, Wedding, Repeat.
Love, wedding, repeat. This makes no sense because once you get married, you're married. You don't go love, wedding. This is a heartwarming show because sometimes after you get married, you lose love, bro. Bro, you forget what love is. So you go love, wedding, repeat. Then you move back to love and you re-love your lover. Re-love your lover. Thursdays at 8.
Man, once again, you've written a better show than Netflix has concocted. This is a movie about a wedding that keeps repeating with different scenarios and with a disgruntled ex-girlfriend and several other characters ruining the day for his sister. Next.
Next.
All right, man. So that was a good ass game.
That was, you only had but 2?
There's only 2 new things coming to Netflix this week.
Are you serious?
Nope.
Netflix is slacking.
No, man, there's more stuff, but they only had 2 things in the article, so I don't know what I could do.
We gotta find out what things are coming to other things. What meals are coming to White Castle?
Yeah, that's true. Why don't they do that? Netflix tells you every week what new things are happening. White Castle doesn't. There's no kind of newsletter or anything.
White Castle should send a letter to you every day that says next week we're gonna have the Jimmy Fish Gibblers, and they're Jimmy's Fresh Gibblers, fresh every week. This week only, $3. Jimmy's Fish Gibblers.
Sounds like a hell of a deal. Better get down to White Castle and get some of Jimmy's Fish Gibblers. sounds like a very nice meal.
Before we move on to the next segment, we have to tell people we are currently on the writer's search. So
True.
You may be getting an email from Friday Night Greg's official to submit a writing packet, which Anthony, production, the sidekick, and also leading man, and old Dan Shacky plays a riff, Dan. Great. We're going to be overlooking these fresh new writers packet and take on some writers. And
so if you want to write for Friday Night Greg, send your submission to, we don't really have an email address.
We do have it. We have it.
Oh.
I set it up.
Oh, great. Send your
Should I give
submission.
it?
Yeah, give the email address.
Tell them more things while I look it up.
All right. Well, if you'd like to write for Friday Night Greg and you think you've got what it takes to step into the bullpen with these 3 silverback gorillas, send an email over to
FridayNightGreg@gmail.com. I could have remembered
Good
that.
thing you looked that up. Yeah.
God, Jesus Christ.
FridayNightGreg@gmail.com.
Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo. Who can remember? But better to look it up.
We're also looking for musical guests
Oh yeah.
and stand-ups.
Oh,
So
yeah.
send us your stand-up clip and we might play it on the show. Then you get a late night credit. Also, if you write for our show, you get a late night writer's credit. This is a late night show. Nothing you could do about it, America. All right. Now, who's there? Huh?
Oh.
I flipped it. I flipped it on that one.
It's just a mailman. You got some packages.
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
Right,
2-minute
man.
warning. 2-minute warning.
All right, Greg, let's go out on this one. Now, as you know, a lot of people are stuck at home with their loved ones.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
Now, you know what this means is a lot of guys who are horny for sex, and there's a lot of women who are running out of excuses to have sex with them. So,
Understood.
Greg, how can we help these women out? What are some fresh excuses they can use?
First one off the top of my head, you gotta bring up Corona. You gotta go. social distancing just got a little tighter. Get out of here, skinny boy. Right? Fake a cough. Think, I don't want to cough on you. I don't want to corona you up, girl. Or you do what I do and you go online and you find the best cat claws you can purchase. Okay. And then when he comes into the room, you jump to the ceiling like a cat and you hang on the top like this. And then he'll look around. He'll go, where's my wife? Right. And you just go, don't breathe. Now's not the time for breathing. You got to just stay there. Like, and then when he walks out, you come back down and you just do this all night till he calls the police.
Man. You hear that, women?
Well, that's it, man. Hey, that's it for Friday Night Greg. You guys were great. Check out our sponsors, Libbins, Libbirds.
Check out our sponsors,
for free.
Libbins Lindbirds. For all your
They're for
Lindbirds
free.
needs, go to Libbins.
Go to Libbins Limbirds. They're gonna get you what you need. Also, executive producer, head writer, creator, Anthony DeVito.
Thank you. Thank
We
you
got-
guys for tuning in to Friday Night Greg. Come back and see us again next Friday evening, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Greg, you want to give them that Friday Night Greg classic sign off?
Y'all crazy for this
Y'all
one,
crazy
Rick?
for this one, Rick. Jackie, play us out, man.
Thanks to Sergic Chicon and Dan Shackey.